Hello, RUW Universe. It is I, Alexander Souls. Uh, sorry. There's a lot of things going on in my head right now, to the point where for this video, I just want to step away from the promo stuff. Uh, so yeah, it is official. Um, I will be the first to admit it publicly. WEF has decided, because of reasons I won't get into. It has nothing to do with me, by the way. WEF has decided that they are shutting down. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing. I don't know if they're ever going to come back. I'm hoping they do, but I'm not the one who makes that decision. So, yeah. But yeah, it's for reasons for the respect of them, the people in charge, I will not discuss why they have decided to shut down. But I just want to take this time to appreciate and thank WEF for giving me the opportunity that they did. Unfortunately, I have not accomplished all I wanted to accomplish in WEF. If you've seen the matches and my career in WEF, that should be pretty obvious to you. The stuff I have accomplished, though, was only the bare minimum of everything I wanted to accomplish. I've accomplished a few things. Why don't we discuss those? I had a banger of a match. I want to thank Destroyer for that. The match at WEF Showdown. Accomplished that. I've had a championship match. The very match I was just talking about was for the Intercontinental Championship. Fortunately, didn't win, but still a good match nonetheless. And Destroyer, I thank you for that match. Another thing I accomplished, I made a faction. I made a team in WEF, that being the Influence. And with WEF meeting its untimely demise, I don't know if the Influence is going to continue to be a thing anymore. I've been both face and heel in WEF. I've leaned toward both sides, so there's that. I've had a match for another backyard wrestling company while being signed to WEF. TBW, I thank you for giving me that opportunity. But I don't know, it's just a lot going on through my head. I have a lot of questions for the future that I cannot answer right now. Questions include, will WEF ever be back? What's going to be the state of RUW now that this has happened? If I can go anywhere else, where? How long will I be there if I do go? I don't know, it's just a lot of questions. I am hoping that RUW will be able to continue their shows. Chris Nitro, the owner of WEF, said that they'll still be keeping the ring up, just in case I ever wanted to do anything. So, Chris, I thank you for that. He did say, though, they have to fix the mat because it's a little rough and cut up from where they've been running on it. So They'll be getting a new mat and a new cover before I'm able to actually do anything. He said he'll let me know about that. And based on what I'm doing, work-wise, I'll try to work around the schedule. Because right now, with me being a senior in high school and also having a part-time job, I am a little more busy than everybody else. So I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. It may seem like WEF has done not a lot for me, but honestly, in the span of just a span of 2 months, WEF has given me essentially everything I wanted. You know, ever since I was 7 years old, all I've ever wanted was to wrestle, be a professional wrestler. It's been nearly a decade since I've had that dream. Uh, with WEF unfortunately being over, I do question how I'm going to continue getting the experience needed to go into pro, because you know I want to do that. Get the experience needed to go into pro, get the training needed to go into pro, and all that. So I'm hoping that with WEF being shut down, unfortunately, for the time being, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be permanent or temporary. I don't know. I can't answer that. I'm still hoping that I can still train with the guys, still train with the wrestlers. There's a lot of great people. Like everyone there is just fantastic. Extremely passionate people. People who love the sport. People who actually are willing to do it. Yeah, everyone there is just amazing. It really blows your mind to know that people have the exact same passion as you. If you want to do something, if you meet people in that same crowd, it blows your mind to meet people that are as passionate as you. And I thank the WEF superstars for that. I will say what companies I am interested in. The first one might be a shock to some of y'all. The first one I said I would never go back to, but after watching some of the content and rekindling, I guess you could say, the relationship between some of the TBW stars, I realized TBW isn't a bad place after all. It's just the original problem I had was the way they were training me, but then I realized all I had to do was accept it. So TBW in my mind, BCW, got that in the back of my head. PWF was one that interested me. I talked to Atomic Titan about that, but nothing ever came to surface. So I don't know. Maybe that can all change. But there's one lingering problem I wish I could solve, and that's the fact that I don't have transportation. Every single one of these companies I just mentioned are based in Tennessee. I live in Kentucky. So a little bit of a problem there. I'm hoping to have a car and a license by the time I get out of high school, but that's like 8 months away. I'm hoping to take my permit test sometime soon, but you know, life is unpredictable. But yeah, those are some of the places I wish to go to. If WEF ever comes back, you'll most likely be seeing me back in WEF. But for the time being, for the time right now, WEF has decided to end their show. I will say, because WEF has decided to shut down, that does not mean that their YouTube channel is not shutting down. You can always go back to their YouTube channel, watch all your favorite content, your favorite matches, all that. But for the time being, WEF has decided not to continue the shows, and that kills me. Because, like I said, someone as passionate as me has a lot of questions going through his mind of how he's going to get here, what's going to happen with this, am I going to be able to do this anymore? It's just a lot of things that go through your head. But in all seriousness, thank you, WEF. Really appreciate you for giving me the opportunity that I was able to have. And we will see where the future goes from here. This has been the president and founder of Real Undisputed Wrestling, Alexander Souls. Like I said, I wanted to step away from the promos for the sake of this video. Yeah, it's just a hard topic to discuss, and I don't know, it just kills me. But for the last time, thank you, WEF.